Hello everyone, Akuni here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over my November WIPS and finished projects. For those of you who don't know, WIPS means work in progress, a term used in many crafting hobbies and professions. This video will show off my current WIPS from November and any projects I finished in the last 30 days. Just a note, I will only be showing WIPS of things I've worked on in the past month. So a blanket I worked on in October, but not November, will not be shown. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Today, we are actually going to start with my WIPS first, since surprisingly enough, there's so few of them. So, first things first, I have been working on a House of the Badger scarf that I'm actually almost finished with. This is using, let's try to keep that cord out of the way. I'm using standard acrylic yarn, Red Heart Super Saver in both the black and the yellow. I need like 3 or 4 more panels in this, and then it's done. Because how I usually do these scarves is they are taller than me, which those of you who know my height, I am 5'6", so these scarves can wrap around several times. This one is actually going to be a gift for my sister's girlfriend. So, shh, don't tell her, it's a surprise for Christmas. And then I actually ended up starting a new project. It's basically a one skein Ghosty Army. So I'm making these cute little ghosts, and obviously I'll get little pink cheeks and a little smile. But the challenge here is seeing how many I can get out of this skein of yarn. So this is a Super Saver color block. As you can see, it's got the variegated and then a large block of color, which that's what this is. Which one is it? This one, where it starts with the variegated and then boom, color block. And then this is a color block and then boom, variegated. So this one, you can see it's got a variegated skull, and then the rest of it is a color block. So that's, I'm super excited to see what kind of combinations these have. But this one specifically is in party time. So yeah, I have a couple more skeins like that, and I might do a couple more one skein challenges, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure on what thing I should make out of the other ones, so leave a comment down in the description box below, leaving suggestions on what other one skein projects you think I should do. Now, heading over to my finished projects. First off, we have a baby blanket. My boyfriend's niece was born in October, and the colors of the room are gold and pink. So I figured, what better way for a Christmas gift than a nice soft baby blanket. So that is for her. And then I finished several more Chapstick Cozies. For those of you interested in any of this, January 1st, I am going to be uploading all of my finished projects that I'm not keeping or giving away to my Etsy. So my Etsy shop's gonna be in the description box below. Make sure to favorite my shop so you, I don't know, do they do alerts saying when new stock is in? Just keep an eye on it. January 1st, I'm putting all of my stock up there, and then whatever sells, sells. And if you're not fast enough to get what you want, I'm sorry, you can put in a request for me to make it during the year and try again next January, but fortunately when it's gone, it's gone. I also made a cute little pumpkin keychain. I tried out a new technique with the stem, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. And then I did do a new test pattern. It's an Animal Crossing leaf keychain. But obviously it's not in green. It was in some scrap yarn that I had called Ocean, Red Heart Super Saver Ocean. So yeah, I'm actually going to have a section on my Etsy for clearance items, and which would include test items, so this would be one of them. So I know for a fact right now, this is going to be $1 with $1 shipping. So yeah, cute. And then here's what those other ghosties are going to look like. Got cute little pink cheeks, smile. And yeah, it's a nice cute little plushie. And then I also do have a pink variegated Paopu fruit. It's one of my older designs that I finally finished. And by older, I mean it only has one leaf. If it was a newer design, this side would also have a leaf, because looking at the Paopu fruit in game, they actually do have 2 leaves, not just one. So, yeah. And then I finally finished, guys, I finally finished the donation scarf, which, past me, took pictures and video of all of the scarves and hats and blankets that my mom and I made to donate, and she's actually in the process of donating them as I'm recording this. So what you're seeing right now is basically the little video that I took of all of the stuff that we made, and to be honest, it kind of feels very good. I'm gonna put on the screen right now, if my video editing software allows me, to tell you exactly what and how much of each we made. So like, we got the blankets, we got hats, we got scarves, we got a hat scarf combo. I think we got like 23 scarves. Like, this would have made 24, but unfortunately I needed it for this video. So this will be the first scarf in the donation pile for 2021. And then moving on, this used to be a granny square blanket. I frogged it because I ended up getting some roving yarn from Walmart on clearance to make a border. So this is now going to be a floor mat for underneath my desk, because my feetsies get cold. And this is going to be super duper soft. But yeah, I can put in the description box below on what type of yarn this is. Friends got me the blue and gray one 2 years ago for Christmas, and I'm finally finishing the project with it, because it's just literally been an unfinished granny square for the past 1.5 years. So it's done. I'm done with it. My little WIPS book tab gets cut. So, and also on that side note, let me know if you guys actually want me to do a video going through my WIPS and finished projects book. It's basically a book saying what it is, what date it started, date ended if applicable, hook size, pattern, where I can find the pattern, what yarn I'm using, and then any notes I have for it. So that was one way for me to keep track of all the projects and WIPs that I've been doing, because let me tell you, I have 2 large plastic bins at my parents' house right now, full of WIPs, just works in progress. Like, I will work on them eventually, but some of them have been started since like 2012, and it's 2020, guys. Like, some of that stuff needs to get done. So, and then second to last, I have been doing, oh no, not second to last, third to last. I have been doing restructuring of scarves. Both this purple one and this blue one were hand knitted scarves from a friend. but as you can see, it doesn't keep up well in the wash. So what I did was I undid all of their hard work, and I crocheted it in a tighter stitch. And because I'm refurbishing this, these are going to end up being donated because I no longer have a use for these, but someone else will. And again, this is a polyester yarn, so this is going to be very warm for whoever gets it. Second to last, I am going to input the video here because I made a hat and I finished it for a little young one. So here is the video from past me being all excited about this turkey hat. So this is the turkey hat that I finished. This was done with a 5mm hook, and basically I just did the base hat. I actually measured it, so it should be the right width and length for a 3 to 6 month old. We got cute little ear flaps, got the face, and then BAM! Got the butt. Oh, that's not perfect. Got the butt. So, these feathers were actually individually crocheted, and then I whip stitched them together. And then there was an ugly jagged edge, so I just made a butt. And so did so yeah. I really hope that my friend likes this. And hopefully it doesn't take me this long to make a reindeer and elf hat for next month. So yeah, that is all for this turkey hat. Thanks, past me. So, what did you guys think of that turkey hat? I'm particularly proud of the butt. As I probably said in that video, I don't know, I took that video like 3 weeks ago. So, and our last finished project is actually 5 finished projects technically, but it's going towards 1 project. And it's my Patchwork Calendar blanket. So I ended up finally getting my button gear and finishing up July, August, September, October, and November. This is a Jada in Stitches crochet along. So I've basically just been keeping the videos for this, the patterns for this, in my watch later list on YouTube. And yeah, finally got my button gear and kicked out a lot of them. Yesterday, by the time this video is live, Jada has actually posted the last one. So that is what December's square is going to look at. This is what my book looks like. So those are all of the patchwork squares and the color blocks I'm doing for them. And because I actually enjoyed this so much, I'm actually going to torture myself and see if I can make this blanket in December. So next video you guys will be able to see whether I succeeded in that or not, but I kind of really want a peppermint blanket. So all of these will be ringed in white, and then the border will be white as well, but I can't decide if it's going to be like a sparkly white or maybe the border will be like this variegated Christmas yarn. But yeah, that's my plans for next month. That's based off of this. I'm almost done, guys. I have 1 square left, and then I have the border, and then I have a blanket. Like, this is so good, because the last couple of granny square blankets I've tried making, I have like, the one that I'm furthest along in, I have like 8 squares left to sew on, and I have had no motivation to do it whatsoever. So, you know, hopefully with this and my WIP books, hopefully that will get me to kick my button gear. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button on the video. Comment some of your thoughts on these projects and maybe even tell me what you're working on, whether it's crochet, cosplay, a craft, or even musical composition or more. Make sure to comment that in the description below. And if you like this content and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, ding dong that notification bell. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time zone. Until next time, my lovelies. Mwah! Any projects I've finished in the last 30 days. Just a note, I will only be showing WIPs of things I have cutting my head off. Ugh, okay. A term used in many crafting hobbies.